Leslie Nielsen, when he kidnaps the opera singer who's going to sing the national anthem there. And that version that Leslie Nielsen sings of the Star Spangled. There it is. That's the one. Right on, Mike. Yes. God, that was... What a movie. So many different... I mean, just a cast of characters they had back then. That movie was like back in, what, 86? It's going to be 40 years old next year. Wow. That's wild. Look at this traffic trying to get into Caesars over here. And, oh my goodness, you're out here with your family in the middle of the median? Wow. There's Harrah's there on the right. Yeah, and then so I also posted to Instagram, but anyone that didn't see that, it's VegasDon4747, a couple of really ridiculous receipts this week that came across. One of them was at, I think it was Hell's Kitchen. Some of the stuff on there was just ridiculously expensive. Someone else went to, oh God, what was it called? I think it was Johnny Rockets. And they had mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was $19. The soup was $18, if you can believe that. Just astounding. We drove right past the Hard Rock there. The sun was blinding us. Christopher, welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. Christopher, I've been seeing you all over the place. You've been very active. Excellent. Are you here in town, Christopher? Nickland, exactly. Sal, and you know, it's funny, I mentioned this in one of my videos earlier today, driving around, that, you know, the cable companies, right? The cable companies have lost all sorts of business. So what did they do when they started losing a bunch of subscribers? They just jacked up the rates on all of those that remained. And that even as they continue to lose business, all they do is just keep jacking up rates on those that remain. I've talked to people in this town that have a $400 cable bill. That doesn't include internet. That's just their cable package. $400. A lot. Yes. Absolutely, Jorge. Without a doubt. And so, yeah, they're just going to keep raising prices. And that's the same school of business it appears that these casino executives attended, because they're doing the same thing. The more you lose, the higher you raise the rates. And it's just, it's like Adam Smith and economic theory and all that on its head. Supply and demand and all that. Throw that out the window. But this next run here between this weekend and Labor Day, that's going to be huge. Yes, me too, Sal, exactly. Yeah, I haven't watched cable since 2016. Only in the fall, and I subscribe to, what's it called? Sling for NFL Red Zone, so that I can watch the NFL Red Zone package. I guess I should caveat that and say I do pay for ESPN too, just the one through their app, so that I can watch some basketball and baseball and hockey games too. But yeah, that's all I do. I haven't missed it. That's the thing. I used to watch the news a lot, like cable news, and I'd end up being so angry after watching the news, right? Nowadays, I'm happier not knowing, which is probably not a good thing to be as an American, but, you know, some of the stuff, they just infuriate you. That's how they keep you hooked for hours and hours at a time. Yeah, 51 people here. Please like and subscribe if you're new. We really appreciate you being here. Very, very grateful for all of you. Also, please check out Cali Drives and Cali Planes. And if one of my mods could drop that into the chat for me. I'm trying to make Sal a mod here, but it won't let me for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird. Huh. Because he's a mod on both the other channels. But Cali Drives, Cali Planes, as well as Cinnamon and Jupiter here on YouTube, my wife's channel, and vids from Mike. Mike, could you drop your link once more? Happy Camper over here. Again, I've heard a lot about that place, but I haven't been in there yet. I know everyone's going crazy over Bottled Blonde right now. Oh, you are? Okay, cool. There we go. Thank you, Michael. And definitely drop vids from Mike as well for me, please. Resorts World over here on the left, where they've tried all sorts of different things to try and raise some revenue over here. Goodness knows what kind of financial condition these guys are really in, because they play games with the balance books, the balance sheets and stuff. And, you know, again, when a burger's $50 or more, there's just a breaking point where people are like, okay, that's it, I'm done. I'm going to go to the beach this weekend instead of Vegas. But again, this is a holiday weekend. It does look to be pretty packed in terms of the vehicular traffic we're seeing. I know a lot of times you'll see some of the other streamers down on the strip and it won't look that busy. And they'll point out that it's because of the big wide open spaces and big wide open sidewalks and stuff. I don't know, man. When I first started coming here, even those big wide sidewalks, those were still packed and jammed up. Genting rewards, honors. Let us serve you with honors. Active duty military, veterans, and first responders at Resorts World. What in the world? Yes! That's one of Sal's taglines right there. Thank you, Streamlabs. Oh, check this out. Here you go, Tobin. Rat Rod, huh? Self-charging EV? Really? He had to have built it himself. And it's a dually on the back, too, on top of that. Let me get behind him. You don't see that every day. If it's a EV, why is there a tailpipe? There's a tailpipe with you can tell there's smoke coming out. And the brake lights are not working, I guess. So we really have to keep an eye on him. So that, yeah, see, okay. So there's this fuel tank right there in the bed of the truck, right up against the cab. Why would you have self-charging EV? Unless you want, you know, to be able to park in certain places. It identifies, yes. I love it. That's right. Absolutely, Sal. Right on. Hey, so Sal, did you see Peter from LA Flights? Those guys, man, they were out there a long time yesterday in LA, and now today they're at JFK in New York. They must have, like, taken the red eye and slept on the plane or something. Holy cow. I told my wife, I'm like, I don't know how they don't get burned out. Because that's a lot. Flying cross country and then doing another, you know, all-day stream. It's a lot of work. Very eccentric, yes. At least he has a tag on it. That's a good thing. Especially in this town. Oh, his brother. That's how they're doing it. Okay. Okay. Oh, so they're getting double coverage that way. I gotcha. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, again, if you haven't watched... Oh, yeah, that's an EV. That's definitely an EV. That's totally normal to come out of an EV, right? That's so funny. God. Why would you even bother putting that on your car? It's like so weird.